Hey guys. All right. Let's jump right into it. Skip intros. Um well, okay. I see lots of Beatrices. Middle hat? Which middle hat are you wishing for, Daedra? Let's add the Beatrices first. So 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, right. I have to run the scripts. Oops. Keep on forgetting. One, two, three, four. Middle right. This one. Let's see, which one is that one? Oh shit. It's a +5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty good choice. That's the highest one. I think I'm gonna keep it at this level of stuff for now. Just to make sure that the balance is working properly. Because if I keep on lowering it or changing and messing with it, I won't really be able to evaluate it properly. Random video game chance Mirage. And Stranger's Wrath. Okay. Let's see what the random one is. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this a +1 to Doom? Gore, remember last time you asked if there was any mention regarding Kiri's parents, and I couldn't recall any specific mention at the time, but I remembered that Anji mentioned that the only member of the Suma their family that Anji had been on good terms with was with her grandpa, which would be Kiri's dad. Kiri kept in touch with him and would sometimes take Anji with her to visit him since he lived apart from the rest of the Sumideras. Also, Anji was staying with him while the rest of the family went to Rokinjima. Okay, interesting. And I'm assuming Badler was staying with Asamu's parents as well for like a majority of the time, right? Do I have time for one turn on the comic before the game? No. It's getting late. We haven't started the game yet, so we're gonna say prioritize the game tonight. Oh yeah, I did want to check out this animation though. It's just one. Ooh. "2D animation, that's..." Wow. Ruby with the actual 2D anime feel. That's incredible. Bro, this animation. Right after he he left after Asumu died and lived with Asumu's parents until they died and was forced to come back. Oh, so the parents died after. That's why Badler came back. Interesting. Okay. Let's whip out Umineko. You actually saw an argument at the local Walmart about the Roe v. Wade thing? Oh, yeah. Uh, uh, my my Twitter is exploding crazy, going crazy over the Roe v. Wade thing right now. And I guess it's a big deal. It's like to overturn like 50 years of this, of, you know, of that. I think it's gonna really fuck it's gonna really fuck with like with a lot of people. Very heated in there while I was getting bread. Damn. I don't know. It just kind of like upends everybody's life all of a sudden. Did I see some of the Onion articles? No, I didn't see. I haven't seen any Onion articles in quite a while, actually. But honestly, it's like, you know, at a certain point, like the Onion became like reality, and like every parody that they've ever made cannot be, it can't match like sometimes the parody of reality, you know? Memes or political channel? I guess I considered political channel maybe to be more serious discussion, so maybe memes. I don't know. But I don't know. You could probably put it in politics too. Where are we? Is this? Does this say June 12th, 2022? Wait, didn't I just watch this? Oh, right. I didn't have anything to load because I just finished the episode. Blah. Nandeska. By the way, I just marathoned season 3 Umbrella Academy. Well, I listened most of it, but surprisingly easy to marathon. And like, I usually don't marathon things anymore. All right, tea party. Oh, fuck, come on! Don't go on me. Even the rat was confused. Episode 6, here we go. Man. I feel like I'm not gonna get it in time to solve this whole mystery. But I don't wanna delay playing the game too much, because Vito took Battler's hand and put the ring with the seal of the one-winged eagle on his finger.
いいのか
領主はすでにあなたです。ですから、この指輪はバトラさんのものです。
本当にいいのかこれはお前が生み出した世界
This is the world you created, your tale.
はい、あなたと一緒になりたくて生み出した物語。
So, I am the 18th human in Rokujima. Every time they talk about humans on Rokujima, it's like, oh, there are at least such and such amount of humans on the island. But they never really give a definitive number, right? So, when Erica says I'm the 18th, that could mean the 18th at a certain period of time. But then, who are the two missing? I was like thinking to myself, maybe Badler is one of the missing. Because right. Even if you do join us, that's only 17 humans. So it makes me there's two humans that they have to cross off this list of humans. So that's because Erica added herself as like a non-player, like a detective. It made me think like maybe Badler is kind of like a non-player detective. Tricky. I created this tale because I wanted to be with you.
だから、もうこの世界の目的は果たされました。
The purpose of this world has been fulfilled.
だからこれからは、あなたが紡いで私とあなたのこれてんじゃ勝手が狂うか領主のめんどくさい仕事を押し付けるだけよ。
Way she switches from like passive Bito to aggro Bito is astounding.
Fujin は威張るだけでいいから実に気楽なことだ。わらわは日々を遊んで、そなたが新しい物語を書くのを待てばいい。そして新しい物語のたびに、そなたのためにどんな役でもこなそうぞ。凶悪な魔女でも好敵手でも
恋人でも妻でも。
俺の物語は激しいぞ。
Tales are pretty intense.
朝から晩まで大忙しだ。
望むところよ。
Bito's hand relinquished the ring of the territory lord. From Badler, she received a single ring with a crest that could only be worn by the wife of the territory lord. Then they exchanged their rings and their wedding was complete. Badler, I know I murdered your whole family, but I just wanted to solve these locked room puzzles. Will you marry me? Then, the pair turned around, faced the packed crowd of guests, and raised their rings high. A thunderous applause rang out for them.
Koyoi no keijiを記念し、領主陛下より叙勲が与えられます。
呼ばれたる者は前へ。
At Badler's nod, Bito read the name of the first guest to be recognized. Let me look at characters again. "17 humans." You know, you can almost make a 17 out of these characters. At Badler's nod, Bito read the name of the first guest to be recognized.
カノン、
Cannon.
前へ。
Cannon. First murderer of the game. Come forward. A girl goat pushed her way through the crowd, took off her mask and yelled. A cloud of gold butterflies gathered before Badler and Bito, and took the form of Cannon, kneeling in front of these two nobles. Cannon had already died and vanished. However, all the dead had revived in the Golden Land. Did Cannon actually die in this game? I don't know if he did. Cannon had... probably didn't die.
神、ここに。
そなたは囚われの身となっていた我がこれを救出し、永遠の牢獄に自ら残るというその献身、叙勲にあたよってその身の復活と士官を許可するもので。
はっ、ありがたき幸せ。
カノン君、ヨシア君、ヨシア君。
Smirk. Jessica raced forward and landed sobbing in Cannon's chest. Cannon patted her head gently and held her.
家具として使えるんじゃないぜ。人間として使える。そこの意味理解してるよね。
はい。
After looking at Jessica sobbing, he looked at Battler again and nodded forcefully.
そしてもう一組、後ろ宮ジョージ並びにシャノン、前へ。
はい。
George and Shannon were next to be called. Perhaps they had already readied themselves. They walked forward boldly and kneeled.
後ろ宮ジョージ。
シャノン、ここに。
そなたらはゼパルとフルフルの試練、その見事な功績と愛情、決意と高潔さは模範としてこの上なく、よって両名の結婚証明書を。
ありがたき幸せ。
本証明書は何人たりとも異議申した叙勲者親族一同は心して祝福せよ。
つうわけだ。しがらみは一切なしで、どうか二人によっ、おめでとう。
When the territory lord clapped his hands in celebration, it spread throughout the entire cathedral. Then a group of goats in the front line of the crowd took their masks off one by one.
いいこと？あんまりしょっぱいお味噌汁作ったら許さないんだからね。
Too much salty miso soup.
それからジョージは少し太りやすいから。
ジョージ、男は結婚したらな、親より嫁を大切にせなあかん。母さんが何を言ってもな、シャノンちゃんをしっかり守っ。
ああ、当然さ。
ジョージさん、ジョージはね、きっちり7時間寝ないとダメなのよ。
7 hours of sleep
夜
each
更か
night.
しさせたら許さないんだから。背中を流すのも耳の掃除も妻の仕事なのよ。そうだったんですか？私としたことが。
仕事内容は家による。
ルドルフさん、妻を大事にしてる？
してるじゃねえか。なんでそこ疑うん？
お幸せにね、ご両人。結婚はゴールじゃない、むしろスタートよ。
おめでとう、おめでとう、うりゅう、おめでとう。
僕たちも負けていられないですね。
絶対負けねえぜ。畜生。
All the Urushu Mia family, all the servants, and all the spirits and demons in attendance celebrated the honorees with even greater
これ
applause.
にて黄金の魔女によって紡がれる際に、碑文にて物語を結ぶのが良いだろう。以下は黄金の魔女の碑文より黄金鏡の章。
Oh shit. Whipping out the epitaph.
魔女は賢者をたたえ、4つの宝を与えるだろう。1つは黄金鏡のすべての、1つはすべての死者の魂より、1つは失った愛すらの恩返し、1つは魔女を永遠に眠りにつかせ安らかに眠る我が最愛の魔女ベアトリーチェ。
The witch rests eternally. So does Battler rest with her? If they're married and they're one forever? Anji's not happy with this.
これでレアとは満足して眠りについたってこと？そう解釈するのが妥当であろう。それでゲームはお開きになったからお兄ちゃんは解放されるんでしょ？お兄ちゃんはどうなるの？さてどうなる？そのかけらの書物はそこまでの物語しか記しておらぬようだ。
The book of this fragment tells no more of the story.
お兄ちゃんがどうなるか結局。
It's not as though anything will come out of it anyway. In the end, Onichian and the others never came back. They reached the Golden Land and enjoyed themselves there. So says the tale, but in reality, everyone died in that horrific accident.
でもいろいろと興味深いことが知れた。あの島はやっぱりとんでもない幻想の島なのね。まったくだ。そしてそなたの朗読はとても素晴らしいものだった。なんだかぶっ通して6時間くらい疲れた。後ろ宮エンジェ、本当にご苦労だった。我が退屈はそなたの朗読にこのフェザリング、数えることも忘れて久しい年。感謝するなら私にも何か助訓してほしいわね。何がよい。少し時間をもらう。考える。
Featherin sat down in her rocking chair and rocked it gently, apparently trying to think of something.
後ろ宮エンジェ、本当にご苦労だ。よくぞ最後まで朗読に付き合ってくれた。
Keep reading for me till now.
これにて我が巫女の任を解く。そなたは元の世界に戻り、そなたに与えられた運命を再開するがいい。やれやれ、とんだ寄り道だったって感じね。
One hell of a side trip.
すねるな。褒美は今考えている。そうだな。たまには少し。いや、もう随分とやっていない。壺のインクも干からびて炭になっていそうであるな。
The ink from the bottle has dried up by now. Even after the tale ended, Anji and Hajijo's debate over it continued for quite some time. It was very serious and fiery. Anji had acknowledged that this tale was no crazy literary work. But a new message bottle, which had drifted here once more from the Rokenjima of 12 years previous to tell her of a single possible truth. And it seemed as though she had found her own interpretation of the truth she thought the tale was trying to tell. Of course, that was only one truth, and it did not mean an end to her journey. Oh, thanks for changing the game back, dude. Thank you. Still, this interpretation had its place. It wasn't sufficient to fill the 12-year gap in her heart. However, for now, she was content to just enjoy the feeling the tale had created, along with the bitter coffee Hajijo had made.
ありがとう。最後まで読んでくれて。そしてあなたの考え、きっと一番最初の無限の魔女も喜んでいると思います。なんだ、素直にそういうことも言えるじゃない。最初からそういう口調で喋ってればもっとファンも増えるんじゃない？ あなたという素晴らしい読者を称えているだけです。物言わぬ、考えることもできぬ豚どもに読ませるくらいならば。あなた一人のために原稿を記す方が、私に与えられた寿命という時間をよほど有意義に費やせると言いたいだけ。
I'm finding a much more productive use of my unlimited time on this earth to write a manuscript for you alone.
.だからそういうことを言わなきゃいいのに。ま、一応は褒めらさて。
I get the feeling that I've spent a really, really long time here. Yes, you have. Feels as though I spent a major fraction of my life here. It should feel uncomfortable sitting here on a sofa in someone else's house. But for some reason it feels as familiar as my own home. However, the clock shows that it's been only about 2 or 3 hours since I met her. My sense of time feels very strange.
お連れの方は遅いですね。長電話かしら。男のくせに気持ち悪いやつ。
He said he was going to make a schedule report to Okunogi-san, didn't he? Even though he was told that he could use the phone here, he declined and went to look for a public phone somewhere. Something about how he didn't want to risk being bugged. It was too ridiculous a point to argue, so I just left him to it.
公衆電話って遠いんですか？通りに出てずっと下っていけば角のお店にある。これでおいとまします。これ洋館代にでも。そのお金をあなたに払ったら。
YouTube spam? What's going on with YouTube spam? Huh? Oh, is my YouTube chat doing something like that? What's going on with that? Oh my god. I totally don't want to look at my YouTube chat at all. Wow. If I let you keep that money.
また来て、私の新しい原稿を読んで感想を聞かせてくれますか
？I should really figure out a way to look at YouTube also.
札束払ってまで私みたいな可愛くない女に原稿読んで。いいえ、あなたは本当に良い。あなたのような人を探すために私たちは物語を。褒めすぎだわ。私は読書に感情移入し。 この短くない時間を割いてくれた俺、いつかきっと。
またあんたの義書に私が登場する。今度はマシな殺し方を頼むわ。
あなたは奇跡はお好き。
ご都合主義
mean story contrivances?
昔は嫌いだったけど最近は大歓迎よ。ただ口が肥えてるんでビルから飛び降りて無傷なくらいじゃもう奇跡には入れてないけど。
Recently become a big fan. I've been spoiled though, so you'll have to one up jumping off a skyscraper and ending up unharmed because I don't even count that as a miracle anymore.
では、そんなあなたが奇跡に思える物語。
どうも。突然押しかけてひどいことばっかり言ってすみません。
いいえ、有意義な対談でした。編集局長さんにまたあなたとの対談をセッティングしてもらおうかしら。
その機会がまたあるならね。See you again. Have a nice day.
ええ、またいつか。あなたの真実にたどり着けますように。
ありがとう。
もしあなたの真実にたどり着けたなら、あなたの真実もいつか物語にしてみてください。
あんたらの魔女仲間になれとどうかしら。文字書くの苦手だし、良き読者が良き執筆者とは限らないわよ。
いやいや、全く私も人の本は全く読めませんし。
やれやれ。じゃあこれで。
あなたとはこれで二度と会わないだろうけれど、いつかどこかで別のあなたにまた会える幸運を祈って。
最後に一つだけ
どうぞ。
物語の中に登場したフェザリーヌって魔女、あれはあんたよね。
The feathering witch.
語るのもおこがましいですが、そのつもりです。
こういう質問もおかしいんだけど、あんたがフェザリーヌなの？フェザリーヌがあんたなの？
さて、何の話やら。
The mysterious woman remained mysterious to the end. And so I made it through a day I had no memory of. And the following day, I took a boat to Nijima. I'll probably never see her again. However, that just means that I won't see her. The other me's might somewhere down the road. Just as I was able to reach several truths, I pray that they too can reach their destinations. So long, Featherine. If you ever write a better story, please call me again. If I'm free, I might drop by.
O かげさまでこんな豪勢なエスコートは初めてですぜ。 おこのぎの旦那も招待したいくらいだ。
遠慮する。もう俺は年だ。飛んだり跳ねたりは卒業したぜ。
The person on the other end of the line was Okanagi. Okanagi was also one who tended to move from place to place, so it hadn't been easy to catch him even on the phone.
こっちはクールな旅をしてますんで、今んところ飛んだり跳ね。
妻寺かすみが死に物狂いで探している。
What was Asuma's maiden name? I forget. Sumidera Kasumi searching like a mad woman.
情報屋の話じゃ。すでに六軒島への足まで用意させてるらしい。鉢合わせするぜ。
予定通りですかね。
Just as planned? Oh shit.
せいぜい5、6人前後のグループだろう。武装もおそらく拳銃手。 お前の敵じゃない。
Oh, he's gonna be the one to end up sniping them. So this happened before Anji went to Rokenjima?
好きに暴れろ。だが確実に来る。お前好みのおもちゃを用意できたぜ。
もちろん旦那もよくこんなもんが国内で手配できるもんだ。
Behind Amakaza was the rental car that they had borrowed under a false name, inside of which was now a black golf bag.
妻寺本家も了承済みだが、終わったらとっとと日本を離れろ。今度は成田でカップ麺を箱で買うのを忘れるんじゃねえぜ。
You don't think Asuma's maiden name has been said? Oh.
今度は気をつけちょろい仕事だ。
あと、例の件も。
例の件あって何のことやら。
とぼけやがって。まあいいさ。お前はなんだかんだ言って昔から俺の期待を裏切らない男さ。お前さえ容量が良けりゃ手を汚さずに済む。
Never betrayed my expectations. If you're clever about it, you won't have to get your hands dirty.
いくらでもやりようがあるさ。
何の話か分かりかねますぜ。
エンジェちゃんもかわいそうな子なのは分かってた。ならそうと真相の令状らしく振る舞ってくれりゃいいんだが。
She had to do was play the part of a secluded, wealthy young
エ
lady.
ヴァスの亡き後、俺たちは結束していくことで合意してんだ。
Oh shit. Uniting together going
み
forward.
こしは大事だが、少々よろしくない。
Oh, they want to kill her?
世界平和のためにな。
流れ次第ってことですぜ。スマデラの黒服がマシな銃の撃ち方をしてくれりゃいいんだが。なんですだね。
まさかほんの数日の逃避行で。
Hold on.
エンジちゃんとできちまったわけじゃねえだろうな。
あんなちちくせえ小娘に。
いや、俺は別にいいんだぜ。お前もようやく女にちょっかいを出すくらいには吹っ切れたってことじゃねえか。
Managed to move on enough that you can take passes at women.
世界の半分は女なんだぜ。一人や二人でうじうじしてたら身が持たねえぜ。
おっと、お嬢が来ました。そんじゃこれで新島の宿に着いたら連絡しますぜ。それじゃ。
Nijima. Anji walked down the streets towards. Oh, so this happened before the Amakaza was sniping people? Oh my god. Yeah, it's like a flashback. Anji walked down the street towards me. Why'd she have to do that when I told her to wait for me to come back? If only she wasn't like this, she might have lived a long life.
ずいぶん長電話だったのね。待ち疲れたからおいとまし。
すみませんすみません。お嬢はどうでした？何か面白いことは分かりましたかい？
Oh fuck, I just realized I wasn't recording. But hopefully it's uploading to YouTube and Twitch. Maybe I can download from Twitch if they don't. YouTube is probably going to be better. Better bet. Or anything interesting.
面白かった。収穫はそれだけよ。
そいつはクールだ。
After Amakaza opened the passenger side door, Anji got in the car. Amakaza quickly went around to the driver's seat.
んじゃ港へ向かいます。旦那の情報じゃスマドラ家が網を張ってるらしいですぜ。
The Sumadera family has set up a net.
それに引っかかるようなら、私の運もその程度。引っかからないなら、六軒島は任せましょう。
運か。
どうするか決めかねているとき、あるいはどうでもいいとき。コイントスのように運命に身を任すのも悪いことじゃないわ。
へへ、なら俺もそいつに任せてみん。嫌いじゃねえや、そういう。
ボディーガードが運任せとか言い出したわ。最悪。
旦那との電話のせいですっかりオチを読み損ねちまった。
Totally missed the clincher.
あの後どうなったんですかい？聞か。
いやよ。
The car dashed through the hilly town. It would not return to Hachijo's house for all eternity. However, Anji didn't get sentimental about it. For now, she just wanted to silently consider the new message bottle. That the current endless witch Hachijo Tohya had given her. In the rearview mirror, the town where the witch lived faded off at the distance. However, that scene wasn't reflected in Anji's eyes. Question mark, question mark. What comes after the fourth question mark?
Lambda. Doko?
Lambda. Just having to say that felt like admitting defeat. And I didn't like it. Why is it that she's always so obnoxious and clingy when I don't need her? And then won't answer when I call her name. Where am I? Annoyed by the completely predictable ending, I had left the cathedral. I had planned on finding some terrace with a cool night's breeze, where I could kill time until the end of that farcical reception.
確かに人の顔を見たくなかったから人気のない方へばかり進んだけど、さすがにこれはいないにも程があるわ。
Hold on. Plug in my phone charger. In the Great Burn Castell, am lost? A miracle like that certainly couldn't happen. Yes, miracles don't exist in this world. To create a miracle, you need an amount of time that can never be reached. A period that is no different from infinity. To create a miracle, you need an amount of time that can never be. So when something that appears to be a miracle happens in a shorter span of time than that, it is not a miracle, but due to someone's design. In other words, the reason I'm walking down this bizarre corridor is because someone's design has forced me here.
誰？こんな手の込んだ真似で私を呼ぶのはよっぽどの恥ずかしがり屋みたいね。こんな人気のないところに呼び出す。
Then from the other end of the dark corridor, I heard a sound. Patter, patter, patter. It sounded as though some small animal like a dog or cat was walking at a quick pace. No miracle could cause a dog or cat to be in a place like this. Such a miracle would not be allowed. Since it isn't a miracle, That means I'm being guided in that direction. Alright then. This might be some new idea to keep me entertained. Alright then, this might be some new idea to keep me entertained. This is some new joke of Lambda's. I'll cover her whole body with honey using my tongue as a word. And then I'll stick parasol chocolates into her eyes and tell her to never do it again. In the direction that the noise had come from, it was not only dim, but shrouded in complete darkness. However, I could sense something in that darkness. I'm gonna look up something. I'm looking up the red truths again. There was a red truth that said absolutely no factors other than humans participated in this game board. I was wondering if, like, maybe it wouldn't be too far-fetched if, some of these characters were like cats or something like that, or other animals. Then like maybe playing around with like a lot of those red truths, like if Badler and like 15 other cats were like roaming the island of Rokujima, it'd be like, oh, there are 16 cats on Rokujima. and you would be the 17th cat. But that wouldn't make any sense. Never mind. It wouldn't make any sense because Erica announced herself as the 18th human, not 18th cat. The two emerald green glints, probably cat eyes. The eyes of a black cat that blended well into the darkness. Is spam happening again? Really good at that, aren't they? You could mod my channel on YouTube and I'll deal with them? Wait, I could do that? Man, I have no idea how YouTube works. I don't really know how to mod people. Assign moderators. Okay, so I'd have to... I'll do that later. 2 emerald green glints. Probably cat eyes, the eyes of a black cat that blend well into the darkness. This charger keeps on slipping from my phone. I gotta undisturb it. Two emerald green glints, probably cat eyes, the eyes of a black cat that blend well into the darkness.
あなたが呼んだの？それとも
when I looked at my feet, I saw red cat footprints leading towards those cat eyes. It was unsettling, as though it had run through a puddle of blood on its way there. After my eyes adjusted to the darkness, even with the lack of light, I was vaguely able to make out the red footprints ahead of me. They weren't actually glowing or anything, but they served perfectly well as a signpost leading me onwards. Patter, patter, patter. As though it was telling me to follow, the cat turned around and dashed off into the darkness. What is it? Something feels very strange. It's a feeling I haven't felt since I began calling myself the cruelest witch in the world. I can't quite remember what this feeling is. Still, for one as tired of boredom as me, it's surely more fun this way. I followed the bloody footprints of the cat, which would sometimes stop and look back at me, and walked on and on through the dark corridor. It headed for turned corners, and descended what appeared to be stairs from time to time. And then, though I couldn't really tell because of the darkness, it slipped through the crack of the door. I pushed the door open slowly, but it was dark on the inside, just like the corridor. However, the air and the slight change in the echoes made by footsteps told me that this was a room, not a corridor. The sounds of the cat's footsteps were gone. However, the bloody footprints remained. On the other side of some sort of wooden screen, under what looked like a small spotlight, that same black cat was noisily gobbling down a bowl of pet food. I see. So this is its reward for bringing me here.
猫、お食事中悪いけど、そろそろあんたの主人を呼ん、それともまさか、あんたが私。
Talking to it didn't cause it to turn around. Well, I guess it's an animal eating its food. If I kick it away, it'll probably run off to its owner. When I did kick the cat, motherfucker, it sailed away like a stuffed animal, hit the wall, and fell to the ground. I dislike Burger still now. Then it vanished as though it had melted into the darkness. What's with this cat? Is it just an illusion? When I looked at its food bowl, it was piled up with what appeared to be blood-drenched raw meat. It was as though someone had torn apart living fresh flesh on the spot and paddled it into there.
何なの？この趣味の悪い艦隊は。
Come on, what's with the creepy reception?
ケルトはひどいことをする。
Oh shit. That's Hajicho. The instant I heard that voice, the hairs on my back of my neck stood on end. Then the surrounding area finally brightened. However, Brent Costello had already guessed where this was before it grew bright. Or, sorry, I should say feathering.
そなたであろうが、その猫は。
Oh. What?
肉を食らい、選ぶ道もあることを学んだ猫よ。久しぶりであるな。
あんたが教えなきゃ
気づかずに済んだ道よ。肉の味を教えた化け物。
You're the storyteller who made me into this.
生き返ったのね。フェザリーヌ・アウアウローラ。
Au aurora.
アウグストゥス・アウローラであると。
Au au. It's Augustus Aurora.
そなたには何度教えても覚えぬの。よい。それもまた懐かしい噂は聞き及んでいるぞ。奇跡の魔女ベルンカステルを名乗り、あまり褒められぬかけら遊びをして回っているとね。
Far from praiseworthy fragment games.
あんたの真似をしてるだけよ。到底及びやしないけれど、もし私の噂がよからぬものならば、あんたはそれに100をかけるべきだわ。
Brunkastel sat unreservedly in an antique chair, as though she was already familiar with the place.
何を怯えているか。私はこれまでで最も長く過ごした巫女との再会を喜んでいるだけであろうが。
Longest serving Miko. Oh my god. Miko is one that reads her stories?
使いの猫がそんなにも気に入らなかったか。
By all appearances, Brunkastel's manner seemed to relax. However, Featherine admonished her, telling her not to be afraid. And judging by the expression that rose to Brun's face, Featherine had been right on the mark.
私に対する当てつけにも程があるわ。血の足跡を残しながら歩き、血まみれの肉を頬張る猫なんてね。怯えるな。よく見よ。血まみれの肉を頬張る猫などどこにいる。
Have no fear, look closely. Where do you see a cat stuffing its face with bloodstained meat?
そなたを迎えに行った褒美にビスケットの皿を与えただけではないか。
Alright. Despite there being no wind, the bowl at her feet seemed to blow away as though it was made of soot. In its plate lay a lovely and perfectly normal cat dish, with a pile of small biscuits on top of it. Brunkastel didn't even hide her displeased grimace. Featherine shrugged and muttered, "Oh."
相変わらず不愉快なやつだ。
And muttered, "You haven't changed, child of man," as she rocked her rocking chair.
でもね、今は愉快よ。あんたの真似をしてるとね、本当に退屈しないの。なじれ、好きに。
Scold me as you please.
かつて別れに際し、そなたに許したお気土産だ。口の悪い巫女は退屈しないから好き。 バカバカしい。あんたを喜ばせるくらいなら口をつぐむわ。それで何の用？
ベアトリーチェのゲームがバトラの勝利によって終わったそうだな。感激していた。
I observed it.
なかなか面白かった。
私が無様な役でそれは面白かったでしょう。
とんでもない。なかなか光栄であった。ベアともそなたに感謝しているだろう。
それでベアとのゲームのかけらを朗読しろって言うならお断りよ。私はもうあんたの巫女じゃない。
Miko.
私はベアとのゲームを全て感激してきた。ラムダデルタのゲームもバトラのゲームも興味深く感激させてもらった。一応全ての謎に私なりの答えを用意できたつもりでいる。
Watched Lambda Delta's game and Battler's game with great interest. I believe I have fashioned my particular answers to all the mysteries.
犯人、動機、個別のトリック。
Ah.
碑文の謎は最後がギリギリわからぬが、私が実際に六軒島に行き検証すればわかる程度のレベルまでの推理は持っている。それで無論真実は一つでない以上私の推理も許されるか。しかしそれは可能性の範囲内でありさまつな問題。
何？あんた私とベアとのゲームの論争がしたいの
Debate Beats' game with me.
違う。したいのは答え合わせだ。人の子よ。
Those words of Featherin's made Bernkastel straighten up. Her old master did not fail to notice that small reaction.
そなたも出演者として参照のように物語を盛り上げてきた。
Spiced up the tale as an
その過
actor.
程で多くの真実も知るだろう。しかしベアトが巧みに隠してきたいくつかの謎についてはそな
なるほど。私にまた腹渡を食いちぎって引きずり出す役をやらせたいのね。
感激を終えればパンフレットを読み舞台裏を知るのはそなた風に言うなら食後にたしなむ紅茶のようなものだ。それはたしなみだが欠かすことはできない。
生きてるうちはめでて遊んで死んだら肉を食らってご機嫌満腹。あんたにとって猫は二度役に立つわけだわ。死ね化け物。
Yeah, I
答
must
え合わ
have.
せがしたい。
I want to look at the
そ
answers.
なたも知りたいはずだ。ベアとの亡骸を葬ると思いその葬儀をそなたに執り行ってほしいということだ。
Think of it as a burial of Beats' corpse where you're in charge of service.
それならばどうか人の子よ。
多少は私好みな頼み方。
When Featherine snapped her fingers, a thin spotlight shone on a table cluttered with books. There lay a folded version of the game board for Beto's game. The Witch of Theater going spun her finger in a circle and the game board opened up by itself. revealing the rows of black and white pieces that were packed away inside it.
ゲーム版もコマもすべて過去のゲームの寄付もすべて揃っている。
With a rustling sound, the books flipped through all their pages of their own accord, shut themselves, and flew to the sides of the game board where they waited. Inside them, all the environments of the pieces during the previous games were recorded.
なるほど。足りないのはプレイヤーと解説者だけってわけ。
You were short a player and a commentator.
紅茶も足りぬな。梅干しも足りぬか。もちろん用意しよう。いいわ。それにからし大福もつけてくれたら手を打つわ。
Add some mustard rice cakes. We have a deal.
交渉は成立だ。条件が一つ。ほう。それは何か。朗読者は私よ。
How could it be that?
私。愛がないからいろいろとおかしな解釈をしてしまうかもしれない。
I have no love, so I might interpret all kinds of things in strange ways. Interesting.
でもどう読むか。 どう抑揚をつけるかは朗読者の自由よ。私は答え合わせがしたいだけだ。朗読者は私よ。私、愛がないからいろいろとおかしな解釈をしてしまうかもしれない。朗読者は私よ。私、愛がないからいろいろとおかしな解釈をしてしまうかもしれない。でもどう読むか、どう抑揚をつけるかは朗読者の自由よ。
Look, I'm like fading. Try like 5 more minutes. I only want to check the answers.
物語になど興味はそなたがどんな物語を紡ごうと全く興味がない。なるほど。ようやくそなたが何を飲むでしょう。条件。
Power through. We'll accept that condition.
Iいだろう。私は答えが知りたい。そなたは鬱憤が晴らしたい。
I want to know the answers. I want an outlet for your
交
grievances.
渉は成立だ。
When Featherine snapped her fingers once more, A large chair appeared as though beckoning Birkenstale to sit there. The chair, its design horribly mismatched with the furnishings of this room, was thorough. Oh my god, Badler's in the painting now. Shit. Wait, I've seen this before. This is...
認めようぞ。座るがよい。
Hold on. The chair, its design horribly mismatched with the furnishing. Oh. Ultimate trip.
ゲームマスターは
You are the game master. Ooh.
いいのね、本当に。そなたの鬱憤が晴れるような好きな物語を紡げばいい。私には興味ないことだ。
You may create whatever sort of tale you like to ease your inner hatred. I am not interested.
ただし、私の求める答え合わせをすべてせよ。隠し事も包み隠しもごまかしも任せなさい。腹渡引き裂いて中身をすべて引きずり出すのは私の最も得意とするところ。
Tearing apart the chest and ripping out the guts is my specialty.
あんたの仕込みだもの。紅茶を入れよう。
I shall make you some black tea.
魔法でなく私自らの手でな。主が巫女に茶を入れて死んかつてベアタは私に紅茶を飲むなら魔女とに限ると言ったわ。我らにはどうやら違うようだね。
Oh. At some point, the dish piled with biscuits had reverted to a mountain torn apart with meat and spotted red. No, not just meat, even intestines.
紅茶を飲むなら化け物同士に限るわ。
With your fellow monsters. Thank you, thank you. I made it through. Is that an expansion? Get the pieces ready.
第7のゲーム。そうなの。縁起のいい数字だ。それはベアトにとってではない。
First, slowly picked the black piece. There was a piece that represented Beatrice. It was sometimes a king, sometimes a queen, and it could even be a knight. However, that was only if you got prompted. Until then, it was only a trash piece like a pawn. First came piece positioning. Even this early, the witch's game had already begun. Brooklyn took Beetle's piece and slowly raised it high. Placement. When the seagulls cried, none were left alive. Ah. Beatrice is always a different piece. Does that mean the murderer was always different in each game? Okay, now would be a point which we're going to want to come up with a theory for everything. Oh yeah. Kill Erica. Oh wow. All of stuff that intellectuals rapists. Nada. Human side of Erica too. Fell from a pleasure boat, currently missing due to Rokujima explosion accident. That occurred shortly after her own accident was lost to history. Her family argues that she might have drifted to Rokujima and gotten involved in the accident, but no evidence indicating her presence on the island has been found at the scene. Forgers who learned of her fall from the boat often theorize that she drifted onto Rokujima and add her into the witch illusion. What do I go to do? Copy paste my Discord server. Look. Oh, to link your Discord server? Theory for everyone. There's no mystery, it's all magic. So you have to go to the top here, I think. And there should be a blue button that says invite people. And you click on that button. And you should find something to copy. You click copy. Check memes in politics. Let's see. I think I added +2, by the way. It's 5. Jesus Christ. Left hat. All right. Let's open that. Let's open that up. +2. Damn. All real. No, I'm too tired for the turtle comic right now. Oh wait, whoops, that's not for Umineko, that is for West of Loathing. Right? One, two. Okay. Good night, guys. No. This weekend's gonna be busy. We got friends and family coming over, sleeping over as well. So it's gonna be quite a night. Or quite a weekend. All right. Later.